And there's a lot of common sense, although sense is not common. And I have, before I ask the audience, just one question to you. Please, in one sentence with 3 ands and 3 commas, tell me what is the difference of your vision to the other presentations? Andrew, what is the difference to the views of Alan and Hans?
Well, that's me getting the first time. I can actually answer that in a little bit longer because I probably have a little bit more time. There is no real difference. It's just a difference of opinions. Hans mentioned pick up the phone if you want to talk to somebody or get an answer on something. There's a problem with that. You can't record it, or it might be recorded, but both sides need to record it if it needs to be a record. So social platforms that Alan mentioned as being maybe not that relevant, they are to some organizations. If you're selling sweets or you're selling games, then social media and social platforms are big.
You used up all the commas and all the ends. It's a lot of malt whiskey. Alan, what's the difference to Andrew and Hans?
I'll go very short. I think I'm just much more cynical. It's probably just me as a person as well, but I tend to be a little bit more cynical about what people's real needs are and what people are being sold.
That was short and great. Hans.
I still have this one going. Yeah. I mean, the biggest difference between Andrew and myself is, of course, the hairdo. Between Alan and myself, not so much. I think we all, I mean, if you saw hugely different opinions of 3 people that spend or 4 people that spend all their time in this industry and have done so for 15 to 25 years, I'd be very worried if I were you. Because if we don't know, who spent all our time looking at this, what we think is going to happen in the future, there is a problem. You don't have to know, because you have a business to run. And, you know, we will happily provide in a variety of different guises, more pictures, more text, you know, more Scottish accent and more hair. We will happily provide, you know, with all the input that we have to share.
Probably it's a problem that we are inside the pot and that we need somebody from outside to look inside. Isn't it this way, Andrew?
Yeah, I just wanted to say one other thing is that one of the reasons perhaps you should look at the presentations that we made and actually listen to them is we're vendor agnostic. We're independent from all the suppliers. So we try to give you what's really happening and the real truth out there, and we're not trying to sell you software or hardware or services. Well, in some cases, some people do try to sell services, but it's from a consultancy and research point of view. Oh, and from a training point of view, that's us.
I don't have much to add to that. I think that's exactly right. I think you know, people don't get enough advice, and whether you pay for the advice from people like us or you get it for free, you know, do go for it. There's so much out there, and it's a shame because, you know, in this industry, we do come across so many people, Hans alluded to it, that have spent so much money on software and systems and really have had very little value from it. And in truth, that's not a vendor mis-selling. It's 9 times out of 10 it's you, the buyer, who really haven't done enough homework to begin with, and that's a shame because there's a lot of information and advice out there to be gained if you look for it.
Thank you, Alan. So the last word stayed with me. Thank you, colleagues, that you took the time to come over here to really make DMS Expo look international again. Thank you especially that you didn't provide your presentations in paper, because we have World Paper Free Day today. And if you see a booth here and a vendor who tries to give you paper, don't take it. Go digital. And for those of you who suffered from our English, or from our Scottish English, which is a little bit different, or from my German English, or the Netherlands accent in English, we will continue this discussion in German with the 18th ECM panel show on DMS Expo. And thank you for staying with us, and we will do the International Business Day again probably next year, and we hope that you enjoyed us and that you hope that you could take some experience, some ideas with you for the day. Thank you.